I believe Thomas is using real people's lives as his own. Thomas is using bits and pieces from a guy named Tom in Seattle, same birth date. Same connection to a woman named Laura, my mom's boyfriend. Thomas told my mom that he had a wife named Laura that died on Christmas Eve. I thought this would help prove that he's not real, but that didn't work.
Let's look at the screen right behind his head. Do you notice here that this is bent right here?
Yeah.
This is clear evidence of photoshopping. And if you look right here where his head joins the body, it just goes black right there. It goes black right in this area here. And if you look up here, you notice this monitor?
Yeah.
It's bent. You see this edge right here? That edge is, why would that computer monitor be bent? See, right here, it's perfectly straight.
Oh.
But over here, it's bent. Why would that be bent? Well, it would be bent because that's been photoshopped.
Mm-hmm.
They've patched this head in here like a jack-o'-lantern. And if you notice the expression on his face here, and pay particular attention to the expression on his face.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a very handsome guy, clearly, but kind of a relaxed half smile, and he's looking off. But pay attention to that expression, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's look at the next picture. Here, he's holding something, because you asked, prove to me that you're really you by holding a sign that says, "Good morning, Karen." Okay. Have you ever seen this expression before?
Looks a little familiar.
That's exactly the facial expression that was in the other photo. Exactly, that kind of half relaxed smile. And do you notice he's holding this piece of paper here? And this might seem kind of obscure, but if you're holding a piece of paper with two fingers here like this, now they've cut off his hand in the picture there, but see my two fingers?
Mm-hmm.
What do you notice about these two fingers that I'm holding here?
You can't hold it alone with
Well,
just
they're
the two
different
fingers.
lengths, right?
Yeah.
Oh, mm-hmm.
And to get those where they're the same length is almost impossible.
Awkward.
But notice here, they're exactly the same. They're exactly the same length right here because those are fingers that have been photoshopped in. Okay? And do you notice, where do you reckon he's standing? Is he skydiving right now? There's no background.
There's no background. I want to know what's with the shirt.
There's nothing behind him. There's no wall, there's no lamp, there's no ocean, there's no oil rig, there's no trees, there's no wall. Where is he? And the color pattern over his right shoulder, see, this is kind of yellow here, and it just goes to white over here. And it's hard to know this if you don't, but he's a very slender, athletic, kind of trim guy. The distance from center line to out here is way too far. It's disproportionate to his body. This is a wide body. Here, this whole thing is just patched together and not very well. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.